In 2015, Chris and I stayed on Lake Disappointment on our way to Thomas Lake. And there we are. It's a landing at Snowbank Lake. Entering in now. And we're heading out.
And Mike has our food pack. 20 days worth of food. The heaviest one of our load. Almost 40 pounds. Up ahead you see the trail. Not too bad. Rainy day. You see where we came from? See my pack. I either have the tent and clothing or the sleeping bag clothing. And
There's Sophie.
we're here.
Well, it looks like Brad was right. Yeah. He got a hold of us and wow, look at it snow. It's snowing here as Chris is trying to get at to get some dry clothes because we're soaking wet. And not only is it soaking wet and cold, it is snowing. So it is cold enough to be snowing. Okay, here we are. It's the 19th of May in our campsite, and it's still snowing. As you can see, there's snow here. Yeah, the tarp on the top. Here's some of our gear. Tackle boxes. Yeah, there's Disappointment Lake. Nice little island across from us and pretty view of the lake. And there's Christine down by the lake. Yeah, and she's sketching. Looks like maybe over towards Mount Disappointment or Disappointment Mountain. And we're leaving our campsite here on Disappointment Lake. And it's on this island, nice island campsite. Fast forward 9 years later to 2024, and we decide to return to Lake Disappointment. Hopefully we'll be able to camp on the same island that we camped on 2015. Chris tries out a pack as we prepare for our trip. We arrive at Ely and pick up our permit at the ranger station. Our grandson Jake is group leader on this trip. We arrive at the Fall Lake campground to stay the night before we head out in the morning. It's a cold, rainy May 16th day as we set up camp. Jake tries his luck at fishing as we wait for the rest of the group to arrive. Afterwards, Jake builds a fire to warm up Grandma and Grandpa's 70-year-old bones. The rest of the crew arrived and we had a nice time around the campfire. We got up early and arrived at our entry point on Snowbank Lake. The 18-foot Alumacraft canoe was there waiting for us when we got there. Canoe Country Outfitters kindly dropped it off for us. We canoed to Parent Lake and took the portage. We then portaged into Lake Disappointment. We were hoping to get the same island site that we had gotten in 2015. We came around the island and found the campsite open. It was kind of a tough landing, but we got the canoes up and stowed away. We were happy the island campsite was open. We carried our gear up and set up camp. It was a great site and we had plenty of room to set up our tents. It was a long, hard day and it was great to have camp set up. We cleaned up around the fire gate and then we set up a tarp. The camp was set up and it was time to relax in our chairs. Jake and Tyler tried their luck at a little shore fishing. Later we made hamburgers for supper. It sure was a treat for Chris and I because we have always had freeze-dried food on our trips. The sun was going down and it was time to hang the bear barrel up for the night. Dad and the two boys worked hard to get the bear barrel up. Ken hoisted Tyler up so that he could finish securing the rope. A job well done. Canoes secured and paddles put away, it was time now to relax around a nice campfire and enjoy the sights and sounds of the evening. Stay tuned for more episodes of The Adventures of Chris and Mike, and please subscribe to my channel.